And what I'm going to teach in the meditation, I'm going to teach holographic breathing at the beginning. For the new people, there's a dynamic to holographic breathing. The lips are relaxed and closed. The tongue is relaxed and on the roof of the mouth. The breath is through the nose. On the in-breath, the jaw is gently opening, and on the out-breath, the jaw is gently closing. It's a small motion of the jaw, 2 or 3 millimeters. And while the jaw is opening, the lips are closed all of the time and the tongue is on the roof mouth. So that's all closed, but you get this motion of the jaw, this dynamic moves through the whole body, and it opens up to the evolutionary energies, it opens up to the spiritual energies, clears through the whole brain, clears through the whole body. It's a fundamentally new type of breathing for a new era and a new time. And then we're going to do an inner Tantra. We're going to make love to ourselves. Holographic breathing, and other things, is tantric. It releases the kundalini. You start being able to breathe with your genitalia. You start being able to release the sexual energies which rise up through the body, through the brain, connect to the higher self. That just naturally starts happening in holographic breathing. And I'm going to take you into that, in that you feel your own genitalia. So because with the holographic breathing, you can easily feel through your whole body. So the women can drop down into their female genitalia, the men can drop down into their male genitalia. If you're a woman, you can feel your female genitalia, but you can also feel your inner man, and you can energetically feel the male genitalia represented within you. So you can feel you've got ovaries, uterus, vagina, and you can feel also that representative in you of the male genitalia, of the testes, the prostate, and the penis. And once that gets going, you can make love with yourself. The same for the men. You feel your testes, prostate, penis, and you can feel your female representative and female energy body, ovaries, uterus, and vagina. And then it's bringing your man and woman together within you, and bringing your male and female genitalia together within you. So whatever man or woman, your penis is in your vagina, you're making love with yourself, your ovaries and testes are coming together, your uterus and prostate are energetically communicating with each other. The male and female part come together, and we'll be working with it that our ovum has been released and is in the fallopian tube, and is beaming away, being attractive, pulling on the male part of you. And then after a while, there's the orgasm, there's the ejaculation, and the sperm start rushing to the ovum. And after a while, they gather around the ovum lets in one sperm. And at that point, this energy releases. I feel it. People don't like it, or some people don't like me saying it goes off like an atomic bomb, because that has certain negative, very bad for you to stand next to a nuclear bomb when it goes off. But it's that kind of energy. It goes up, quantum goes up a letter, just boff. As life starts, there's a quantum shift in reality when the sperm goes into the egg, and it's no longer two. It comes together, the DNA, starts coming together and life is created. So this energy goes off, everything changes, that sexuality disappears, and you become a mother. Both the men and women become a mother. That ovum, or whatever it's called then, it's a cytoblast or something by that stage. Anyway, it's duplicating, comes down into the womb, just sits there and starts growing. And we will just hang out in that creation within ourselves. We are the mother, we are the baby, whether you're a man or a woman, you're the mother with the baby inside of you, you're the baby within the mother. You are both. It brings the mother and baby together within you, which again is bringing the male and female come together. Tantra, two polar opposites come together and create this energy, this union, this balance, connection to the earth and higher self. Mother and baby come together, which normally two separate things. It's the mother looking after the baby or the baby being the mother. Bring them together, one energy, and it brings two halves of your karma together. It's very deep, and rather than being a memory of being conceived into your mother, this is different. You don't have to deal with all of that karma. It takes you away from that karma. It takes you away from the chains of your lineage through the female lineage, from mother to daughter, from mother to daughter, from mother to daughter, from mother to daughter or son. Takes you away from that lineage because it's all happening within you, and you're new. You can relate back, it lie there, relating back into creation. You can relax back into the original matrix that you're forming around and just be with that. So that's what we're going to do. I will teach holographic breathing. We will flap our hands and feet for a while. We'll have sex with ourselves. We'll make love to ourselves. We will become pregnant. If you really become pregnant from this, it's not my fault. You can't blame me. Mary did this meditation, got her into a lot of trouble. No one will believe her. And then we are the baby and the mother. We just hang out as the mother and the baby in the universe. And then after a while, we will come back. I think. We might not. Some of you might not. You might just stay there. So that is what we're going to be doing this time. Deep is, I really debated for a long time before doing this because it's a deep thing. And I teach this in all of the advanced webinars. The advanced people are used to this because whenever we're working with the different organs, we always go back through this process and we work with the gestation of the different organs, the different energies we're working with, right back into conception and early gestation. So that the advanced people or the people who do the advanced webinars are used to this. But for the new people, this is no small thing. This is a powerful experience. Certainly if you want to have babies, if you want to get pregnant, become more fertile, yeah, fantastic meditation for that. I taught this and similar one to women this many years ago, and they went off and become pregnant, not just once, but several times. So this experience really helps the vitality in your genitalia, and kind of doing it as a dry run first a few times, just becoming pregnant in yourself really helps for the real thing. So many people are not interested in that at all, I can tell. Some people listening to the recording certainly the men don't want to become pregnant. Most of the women have already done their jobs, so they're completely fed up with that. So, but there may be the occasional person who's looking to do that. If you're new, as I mentioned earlier, people fall asleep when I'm teaching, and that is fine, but it's not fine if you fall asleep where I'm teaching the actual holographic breathing bit, because that's the whole point of this. It doesn't work if you're not doing holographic breathing. So you need to stay awake through the first 10 minutes where I'm teaching, I'm leading you in a guided meditation to learn the holographic breathing. You need to go through the different stages of that, and there's an activation where it just starts. So you need to be awake for that. So for the new people, it's important to be seated through the first part, because if you're lying down, not much chance of staying awake, to be honest. So at least you've got some chance of staying awake if you're sitting up. Anyway, to learn it, seated. No special breathing other than you'll be learning holographic breathing, just relaxed breath. All right, we are going to start closing your eyes, making yourself comfortable, closing your eyes, sending a smile to the earth, and allowing the earth to say hello back. Notice what that feels like through your body and through your energies. And sending a smile, sending some energy to the higher self and the beneficial energies. Beneficial energies, any divine energies, any divine teachers, divine beings, the higher realms, as long as it's beneficial. Sending a smile, sending some energy to the higher self and the beneficial energies, and allow the higher self and the beneficial energies to say hello back. And notice what that feels like through your body and through your energies. And asking the higher self, the beneficial energies, and the earth to be with you through the whole meditation as your guide, as your resource, as your healing. And breathe, just gently breathing. The lips are closed, relaxed and closed. The tongue is relaxed and on the roof of the mouth. It's the upper surface of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And however much feels comfortable, it may be half an inch, maybe an inch, maybe the whole tongue, as long as it feels comfortable. The lips relaxed and closed, the tongue relaxed, the upper surface of the tongue relaxed on the roof of the mouth. Breathing through your nose and making some gentle up-down motions with the jaw, with the lips closed and the tongue on the roof mouth, just allowing the jaw to go up and down. Just small motions, 2 or 3 millimeters, not with the breath at the minute. You just bounce. It's a bit like chewing, just opening and closing the jaw, letting the teeth come together and going apart, with the lips closed, with the tongue on the roof mouth, just to get the experience that you can move your jaw and keep your lips closed and the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And then slowing that motion down, make it much slower, so the jaw gently relaxing open, gently relaxing closed, just a small amount. And now, when you feel ready, as your jaw is relaxing open, letting the breath come in through your nose. And as the jaw closes, letting the breath come out through your nose. So it's a bit like a bellows. The lips, the mouth stays sealed. The tongue, the lips are sealed. It stops air coming in from the back, from the front. The tongue, the upper surfaces of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. It stops air coming in from the back. So it's like a sealed unit. And when the jaw opens and closes, it feels a bit like a bellow. And as it opens, it draws the breath in through the nose. And as it closes, it lets the breath come out through the nose. Jaw relaxes open, the breath comes in, the jaw relaxes closed, the breath comes out through the nose. Gentle, slow motion of the jaw. Jaw relaxes open, draws the breath in, you get a deep breath in. Jaw relaxes closed, you get this deep breath out. As the teeth come together on the out breath, they can either just float together and gently touch, or they can just stop before touching. So the jaw just stays fluid. You don't grind your teeth. The jaw relaxes together on the out breath. The teeth either touch or stay slightly apart. Relaxing the back of the neck, relaxing the back of the head. You may feel yourself dropping into a completely different space. We're now going to change the gestalt. Now that that's going to be going, we're going to change the gestalt. We're going to move the emphasis away from the jaw. Now it's the breath coming in through the nose. And the jaw relaxes open. The breath comes out through the nose and the jaw relaxes closed. So before it was the jaw moving the breath. Now it's much subtler. It's the breath moving the jaw. Notice how softer it becomes. Notice how more meditative it becomes. Deeply meditative, healing breath. Breathing in, the jaw relaxes open. Breathing out, the jaw relaxes closed. Breathing in, the chest is opening. The mouth or the jaw relaxing open. Breathing out, the chest relaxing closed. The jaw is following. This movement of the mouth is integrating with the muscles of the breath through the whole body. Chest is opening, the jaw relaxes open. Chest is closing, the jaw is closing. Diaphragm is dropping on the in-breath. Jaw dropping. Diaphragm is rising on the out-breath. The jaw is rising. A really potent energy coming through tonight, so you may feel it as being quite strong. Just relax into it. Let those energies, let that reality, let those channels just channel through you. Allow yourself to be new. Allow your mind to get out of the way, and you just let those energies, you let that new reality channel through you. We've got a wonderful connection to a different reality or different level tonight. It's like this level is coming down into this space. Just allowing that. The abdomen opens, jaw relaxes open. The abdomen closes, the jaw relaxes closed. Notice how natural it feels. Notice how nourishing it feels. Notice it's like every cell is able to breathe. Your cells become deeply nourished. Notice how it feels like your brain, your face, your cranium, your neck, your throat have started to breathe. Normally these aren't breathing or not breathing strongly with our normal breath. But with holographic breathing, notice in a subtle way your whole face has started to breathe. Your cranium has started to breathe. Your neck started to breathe. Your brain has started to breathe. And that there's this subtle energy. You can't even feel it. Many people don't even feel it because it's a holographic representation of yourself from the higher energies. So it just feels like it is you in a way, but this subtle energy, this realization. You may feel energies through your spine and through your brain. Arms, legs, hands and feet, breathing. Everything's breathing. It started off, we started this motion with the jaw, but then once that's going, the body moves and the jaw follows along, or is just part of a whole new breathing that has been activated. Gently breathing. Now we're going to ground it with the hands and feet. Just start, the feet are flapping up on the in-breath. If you're new, it's fine to lie down. If you want to stretch out your legs, you need your legs stretched out. You also need your arms stretched out. Feet flap up on the in-breath. Feet flap down on the out-breath. Notice how you feel this through the front of the body and the front of the diaphragm. It gives you a deeper breath. It really, as the front of the feet rise out, really connects you into the diaphragm. It draws the diaphragm down. The feet flap down, the diaphragm rises. It's like the feet, the diaphragm are pulling together as you breathe in. Feet, diaphragm are moving apart as you breathe out. So it starts as a flapping at the front, but then you also connect the heel and the back of the leg, and now the foot just stays flat and it flattens on the in-breath. And the back of the diaphragm is getting pulled down as well as the front. And then the foot relaxes on the out-breath and the whole diaphragm relaxes back up. So the foot and diaphragm getting, whole foot, whole diaphragm getting pulled together. As you breathe in, whole foot and diaphragm relaxing apart as you breathe out. This will give you a deeper, stronger breath. It will make it more grounded, it will make it more physical, and it will give you a physical breath through your body. And then feeling your hands splaying out on the in-breath, relaxing, slightly cupping on the out-breath. This more comes in at the diaphragm and lungs. The legs come in at the pelvis, have this strong hara, earth energy. The arms more connecting at the diaphragm, the lungs and heart. The jaw connects in to the skull and neck. You get these three different layers. You get the hara from the feet. You get the heart from the hands. You get the brain, the higher energies, and the connection to the divine realms from the jaw and face. You have all three going at the same time. They integrate. You get this movement of the breath through your whole body, and transcendence as they all move together. Top of the head opens. When they integrate, the top of the head opens, you feel that energy rising up out of you into the higher self and the beyond and the divine realms and the unknowable. And feel that energy coming back down to you. Allowing yourself to heal. You can let that movement of the hands and feet become more subtle, and become aware of your genitalia. Becoming aware of your ovaries and testes. Becoming aware of your uterus and prostate. Becoming aware of your vagina and penis. So for the women, becoming aware of your female genitalia, and for the men, becoming aware of your male genitalia. To feel the organs and to feel the genitalia, it's good to become aware of the brain and the tongue. This will give you a better access to your organs and genitalia. And for the women, also feeling your inner man and your male genitalia. And for the men, feeling your male genitalia and your inner woman and your female genitalia, letting your inner man and your inner woman energetically start talking together. And when you feel ready, allowing your inner woman and inner man to start making love. Notice what that feels like. You may feel that through the whole pelvic floor and organs there. Really feel that into your prostate, into your uterus, your ovaries, into your testes. to your penis and your vagina. They all have different energies. The ovaries, testes are like the brain and the higher self. Uterus and prostates like the heart. Vagina and penis like the hara and the earth. They're working together and lovemaking together. And an ovary is given off a ovum, and it's ripe. It's in the fallopian tube, and it's beaming attractiveness, sitting there whole unto itself, and it's beaming out femininity like a magnet. It's pulling on everything that is male. You move deeply into the female and it will draw male to it. You move deeply into male and it will draw female to it. And that egg is in the fallopian tube, and you can feel your testes, that the sperm can feel that egg. The egg is calling to the sperm, and the sperm really registering that the energy is building and the attraction is becoming stronger between your inner male and inner female. And the female pulls, the male is ready, the female is ready, and there's orgasm in both the female, both the male. And the male is ejaculating. The prostate is also ejaculating. Semen and sperm are rushing into the vagina. And all those sperm rushing to the egg, they're being drawn to the egg. I know exactly where the egg is. Little bits of male being pulled to this female essence, and they find the ovum and they line the ovum. For both men and women. And the ovum finds one sperm that is right for her. And she allows that sperm in. And as that sperm comes in, there's an activation, a huge release of energy. Everything changes, a release of energy through your whole body, through your inner female, through your inner man, and through the brain. Let that energy release through your brain and to the higher self. Everything changes. The sex drops away and you move on to a new level. Life has started. Female, male essences come together. The DNA comes together and creates life. The egg moves down your fallopian tube and nestles into the side of the womb. And as that egg cells multiply and the fetus grows, You are that new life, and you are the mother. You are both. And feel yourself growing in the womb till you've got this amniotic fluid around you in this sac around you. You've got this umbilical cord. You are the mother. You are the baby. And feeling the connection to source. Feeling your connection to creation, both mother and baby. For the men, you're the mother as well. Mother and baby and creation. The beyond and your spirit and your being. And you're growing around an energetic matrix. It's not just arbitrary. There's an energetic matrix of mankind, the original blueprint, which is perfect, has everything, allowing yourself to deeply be in touch with that original matrix. Breathe. Notice you can breathe. With the holographic breathing, you're breathing. As the baby, you're breathing. And you're breathing also through the umbilical cord. Notice as the fetus, you breathe. The baby breathes. Your breathing may be deeper and slower, and somehow that breathing, that holographic breathing in the womb, is connecting you to the original matrix, your original plan, and allowing you to grow in line with that plan, allowing you to grow in line with your breath. Notice how the breath is deeply functional as connecting you to spirit and connecting you to the maker, the original matrix that you're growing from. And this holographic breathing is aligning and breathing yourselves in the womb, in your womb. You can nurture yourself. You are the mother and the baby. You have this deep connection with spirit. You have this deep connection from where you have come from before you became life in a human form. You are still connected to the beyond, to where you came from. That deep nothingness, the void, the other side, the beyond, creation, the mother of the 10,000 things, the void that creates all things, all creation. Deeply aligned with creation. And that's healing you through and through as you were as the baby and as you are now. You are undoing things that may have happened to you in the womb. You are aligning correctly and you are receiving the energies from beyond. You are uniting with the original matrix and allowing those energies to heal you, every cell, every bit of DNA, and especially your brain and eyes, ears, tongue, and smell, your nose. You are being made anew. You are being made afresh, allowing yourself to connect to Source and be made afresh, made anew. Gently breathing with the holographic breathing. A lot going on through people's necks. Allow your neck to be relaxed, letting your breath move through the neck. Deep, slow, orgasmic, nurturing breaths, connecting you to divine, connecting you to the original matrix, connecting you to creation, connecting you to the place from where you came before you were in this body. Also a lot happening in people's kidneys. Allow your kidneys to relax. Allow your kidneys to breathe. Allow your kidneys to heal. It's such a healing tonight. Allow yourself to be healed through and through on every level. All of the organs, all of the muscles, the brain, all of the bones, allowing them to heal. Allow that to go through your brain. So your brain starts to pulse. And also allow yourself to be as you are now, but with those connections to the original matrix, to creation, to the beyond, allowing your brain to heal, allowing yourself to have that youth, but in your present body, so that your own cells start to heal, start to become young. Your brain starts to become young. No need to age. Breathing gently with the holographic breathing. And along with these connections to creation in your present form, you have this connection to the higher self, to the divine realm, the divine teachers, the earth. The earth is a being, the earth is a divine teacher, connects to all of your organs, all of your cells. And the higher self, let your throat relax. To channel, you have to relax your throat. Notice as your throat relaxes, your genitalia releases, and you get Kundalini releasing through you to the higher self. Male and female come together, you get energies rising into the higher self, relaxing and healing. Everything is new. Everything is young. Everything is healed. You're connected to the Maker, being made anew, made afresh. Let your legs and thighs relax, your hands and feet relax. So we're going to come back in about a minute. Gently breathing, sitting back in yourself. Letting everything breathe. Sending a thank you to the earth. Sending a thank you to the higher self, the beneficial energies, creation, the original matrix, yourself, your male, your female, your mother, your baby, or the inner mother, inner baby. Sending the energies off for love and healing. Or just let that go through your brain for a bit. Bring those opposites together. It goes through the brain. Allow your neck to release. Allow your brain to release as that energy drives through the neck and brain and into the higher self. And breathe. Letting the energies go off for love and healing to the earth. Love and healing to the higher self and beneficial energies. Allowing yourself to be loved and healed. Allowing the energies to go out to all sentient beings for love and healing. And you are a sentient being, allowing yourself to be loved and healed. And when you feel ready, gently allowing yourself to come back. Mm. Mm. So wave your hands if you enjoyed that. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Well, I enjoyed it anyway. Um, so next Sunday, we've got the practitioner training. You can do the practitioner trainings from the recordings. You can still come to the practitioner training, and if you want to join that. And I will run another practitioner training probably in October time, sometime like that. Then through August, September, we will be working with how we breathe in the womb, and making the connection to how we breathe. We'll be going to that in quite some depth. You get this breathing motion with holographic breathing, with the jaw through the whole body. And you can get that breathing motion without actually doing it with the breath. And I'll be teaching people how to do that, how to do it without the breath and how to do it with the breath. And the baby is doing that motion pretty well without the breath. So you get this much deeper, profound breath of being the baby in the womb. And it's strong. And you get every bone, every muscle. And this is really helping the baby to physically form. And then when you come back to including the breath with that original breath, then that's a bit like you're going through the first breath. The baby experiences that when it's come out of the womb, being born, and it gives the first breath. So each time you swap backwards and forwards, you're getting that experience of the first breath. And that's such a powerful transformation and activation. We'll be working with both deeply releases the diaphragms through the whole body, deeply releases through the spine, and there's so many different things in that breathing. And I think it produces stem cells. I think just by doing holographic breathing, you're producing stem cells, because you may not be breathing exactly how the breathing in the womb, because you are breathing with the breath as well, but you have that initial movement and activation. I think this produces stem cells to help people stay young, beautiful, and healthy. I'm sure that's how I recovered from Lyme disease, because I was dying. So we'll be doing that for 3 webinars, and we'll be especially working, I call this, or used to call it when I first started teaching it, the eye of Horus, because the neck makes the eye, and then when it comes to the shoulders, it makes the whole eye. But that's this fantastic connection to the higher self and different things. We'll be working with that for 3 webinars. I haven't done the physical part of holographic breathing for a long time, but we'll be doing that. September or October, we'll start working with the organs again, but how they all relate to the neck. Then in October or November, have the therapist training. In 2 weeks, there will be with our birth journey, a free webinar that I'll invite people to as well.